Hi, welcome to Workplace Communications. Today I'm going to give you a brief overview and introduction of the course. I will tell you a little bit about the course structure, and then we will tour the course site. So let's get started. English 110 is called Workplace Communications. The textbook required for this course is Successful Writing at Work by Philip C. Coleman. The content sequence for this course will include weekly units. Each week you will have a chapter reading. There will be some sort of discussion forum. For those weeks you're expected to present either a warm-up or a presentation. There will be a voice thread. Initial posts for voice threads or discussion forums are always due on Friday at 11:55 p.m. Central Standard Time. And peer responses or feedback to these activities are due always on Monday at 11:55 p.m. Central Standard Time. All assignments are due at the end of the week. Our week begins on Tuesday and ends on Monday, so all assignments for the unit that we're working on that week will be due on the Monday following the beginning of the unit at 11:55 p.m. Central Standard Time. Any supplementary readings or supplementary activities are also due at the same time that assignments are due. So don't wait for the last minute because there's always something due on that Monday. Quizzes are always due at the end as well, although you can take them anytime during the unit. You do only have one opportunity and they are timed, so make sure that you complete the reading and are familiar with the chapter. While the quizzes are open book, you only have a finite period of time to take and complete those unit quizzes. So be familiar with the material before you get going on those activities. Each week, when you log onto your computer, you'll be at the home page, which will be your weekly overview. This overview is going to tell you what is due for the week. There are news and announcements. There are lecture supplements that will be located on the news and announcements, assignment details that will be located both in the news and announcements and in the coursework, and in your assignments also will be listed on the course overview page. I try to make sure that these assignments are indicated in the calendar, so you should be able to use your calendar to check on assignment due dates and what's coming up so that you can plan ahead. So just a little bit about coursework and due dates. I do have a flexible policy, however, there are due dates and you need to hit these deadlines. In general, the weekly schedule is designed to help you work through information and activities at the pace of the course. This pace is designed to be manageable. Approximately 9 hours a week spent on the course, including viewing the lectures, doing the reading, and things like that. But if you miss a deadline, you're going to find yourself behind pretty quick. So while this class is designed with flexibility in mind, assignment deadlines will be enforced unless we've made other arrangements prior to the deadline, or if an emergency has come up, in which case you will need to provide documentation about that event. If we haven't made prior arrangements and assignments are not submitted, it will be a 0. I don't take late work. However, if it's a building assignment and you'd like to submit it for feedback, I will give you feedback. If you experience a conflict with the due date, you have an event or an activity, make sure you notify me that the deadline for that assignment week isn't doable and explain to me why, so we can talk about an extension. I will adjust the date then in the coursework so that you can get that assignment completed and submitted in the timeline that we discussed. Please keep in mind that discussion forums and any activity where there's peer collaboration required, that these assignments may not be extended or made up. These require inherently that you participate, so these types of collaborative activities are not available for extension. They are not, in terms of points, they shouldn't cripple you if you can't do them one week or something, but just keep in mind that there isn't an opportunity to make those participation activities up. Quizzes will be available for you to work on each week. They are open book, and again, you should be looking at your textbook and reading these materials before you take the quiz so that you're prepared and ready to address those materials at the time of the quiz. They aren't proctored, but they are timed, and you may use your notes, your textbook, or any of the course materials that are available for you to complete those quizzes. Some important dates you should keep in mind is that this course starts on August 25th. That's our first day, so make sure that you get logged in, that you complete your online course requirement before you get logged in. This course ends on December 16th. Yes, we will go until the last day. However, we won't go one day beyond it. So make sure that you do get your coursework in on time. Don't wait till the last minute to try to catch up. Assignments will be closed and things like that, and it will be frustrating. The last day to drop this class with a full refund is September 8th. Midterms are October 15th, so keep in mind that you want to make sure that all of your grade information is in and submitted so that you can get a good grade by the 15th. The last day to withdraw with a W and no refund is October 30th. If you try to withdraw on October 31st, there will be an F on your transcript. So if for some reason you feel that you're not going to be able to finish the course for the term or finish it successfully, that will be a date that you want to consider and keep in mind. This is just a glimpse of the course page. We'll take a moment to take a look at the course page here, but this is the standard layout for the course page. On the left side of your screen, on the main page, are the available locations for information on the website. And you'll see this overview is highlighted right here. About midway down the page, everything is alphabetical. And that is the page where all of your information highlights will take place. So let's take a look at the overview and go through some of the pages. When you do get on your course page, the place you want to start is the news and announcements. You see that page right above the overview. The news and announcements is where I will begin posting weekly information. It's where I'll post updates. You are responsible for checking this page regularly for information about the course. This is also where lectures will be posted in addition to those weekly updates. So make sure you are checking that page regularly. Okay, so for workplace communications, here is an example of what the web page looks like. When you come to this page, you will be in the overview and it will show you information about the course. So if you look over here to the right, this is the calendar. The next event is the course introduction assignment, which is not due until the 31st of August, but you can go ahead and take a look at this assignment by viewing this event. You can also go into this assignment through the coursework tab. The other place that you will want to go regularly is down here to the latest news. At this point, there is no latest news, but I will be posting welcome information there shortly. Other information you can look at are the next due dates, what's coming up in this course so you can plan and prepare. And then finally up here, there's the course status. This shows your participation and your grade in this course, and you can view your grade sheet by clicking on it. Other information you'll want to know about is down here toward the bottom of the page. You can see that there is a calendar here which shows you the coursework that is coming up, and also detailed information about your coursework here. There are resources and news and discussions also available for links down there. And on the left-hand side, as I mentioned before, you can come over here and click on any of these links to view them. Let's take a look at the coursework page. If you want to get more detailed information about your assignments, you can go to this coursework page and click right on the assignment. You'll see here that there is information listed about the assignment, even though the assignment will not open until the first day. And you can scroll down and look through the assignments so that you can plan your time. If you have events or activities, I encourage you to go ahead and work ahead. So this is the brief introduction to workplace communications. I look forward to working with you on your communication skills, and I hope we have a great year.